Hello people of YouTube, it is Thursday the 2nd of March, 20 past 12, and in an hour and a half I need to leave for the airport because I'm going to the Netherlands. Also, I realize now that I've started recording this that I said I was going to do a monthly review for January. Not that much happened in January, except for my mom came to visit. Quite a big deal because due to Corona and that sort of fun stuff, she hasn't been able to visit in a couple of years. So she was there, didn't film anything of that, except for her trying out our VR headset.
Okay, insert cartridge.
Je hebt office worker, gourmet chef, store clerk en auto mechanic. Gewoon grijpen met je...
En ik heb... Ja. Daar weer? Oh jee, ik sta in de keuken.
Ja, staat op dat bord voor je. Daar heb je instructies.
Oh, wacht even. Daar, dat bord.
Ja.
Full paper when ready. Jij kunt het niet zien.
Jawel, ik kan.
Oh.
Dat is mijn bureau.
Jeez, ik moet het geen aanzetten. Oh, hij is verbrand. Hij is verbrand. Oh god, die ga ik echt zo raar dit. Dan moet ik dit briefje. Maar net schoof die kant op, dat maakt niet uit.
Nee.
Oh ja, dan heb ik hem eraf.
We hebben overnieuw begonnen, dus bacon en eggs. Je houdt het vast alsof er een levend kuiken in het ijs is.
Maar heb ik ook vorken en messen en zo? Of doe ik dat gewoon met de hand?
Dat doet hij gewoon met de hand.
Okay.
Het is minder geavanceerd dan dat je denkt dat het is. It's always fun to put a VR headset on people who've never tried proper VR before. And I think she got the hang of it quite quickly and seemed to enjoy herself. So, you know, +1 for Team VR. Anyway, like I said, I'm flying in a little bit. I am going to the Netherlands for 12 days. After that, I'm not flying straight back to Trondheim, but I'll be going to Oslo to meet Signe there because Signe is there for some work stuff. And then in 2 weeks, we will be driving back up to Trondheim from Oslo together. So, quite a hectic little period coming up. I'm packing a lot of random shit. There's camera equipment, motorcycle camera equipment, bouldering gear, and regular clothes. I think that's about it. But now I have to go and stuff all of that stuff into a suitcase. Also actually pick the clothes that I am going to wear, because I haven't done that yet. And we will see if I am ready in time. I better be. Straight from a plane onto a motorcycle in the Netherlands. It is literally just the day after I've flown, and Frank and I are out for a little trip. I'm in front because I'm the slowest rider, and that is the safe thing to do. We are currently in the north of the province, and now I am gonna navigate us to the city, which might pan out horribly because I'm not too familiar with the back roads of our province. Yeah, so we're going to the city and then we're going bouldering. Bouldering in the Netherlands is quite different than it is in Norway. In my bouldering place, according to Frank, the grips are a lot smaller, so you are a lot more reliant on just pure brute forcing your way up and less on technique. And here the grips are much bigger and interesting and the routes are different. So we'll see how that pans out. It's been such a long time as well since I've been on this motorcycle. This is my dad's Ducati Monster 600, and last time I rode this I was much less experienced riding around, and it is such a delight to do it while having a bit more experience, because this motorcycle is so flicky, so easy to ride. Frank and I have been riding for about half an hour, then we stopped for some coffee, hot chocolate in his case, and some apple pie, which was absolutely delicious. And now we're gonna ride for about, I want to say 45 minutes to get into the city. First we're gonna stop by his house, pick up his bouldering gear, because he didn't bring it with him. I've got a backpack with me with my bouldering gear in it. Right, we are not quite ending up where I thought we ended up, but I know roughly where to go, which is through this town called Veje den Hoorn. I used to have guitar lessons here when I was a wee child, and we're back in the fields. And I think just having done that little trip, I've shown you... Bye, Frank! I've basically shown you all of the Netherlands that there is to show you. Because the Netherlands is mostly, at least here in the north, all flat. And it all looks like this. I am looking at a bridge now that we were supposed to be crossing, so I've definitely taken a slightly different route than we were supposed to. Whatever. Oh yeah, I think we're still crossing it. Good, good. So I haven't completely fucked it. Let's not go through the town because that's very slow. I think I might actually not be doing quite what we agreed on. Ah, no, I'm going onto the main road here, which wasn't quite what I meant to do. I'm gonna keep going straight because that makes more sense with where we're gonna go, which is the ring road around Groningen. Rechtdoor? En dan naar de ringweg? Oh ja, dat kunnen we wel doen, ja. Ja. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about all the grime that's on the roads here. So of course, because it's so flat, we've got farms everywhere. Hello, sheepies. And right now, because spring is coming up soon, all the farmers are working on prepping their land. Where are we going now? That's an interesting choice that I would not have made. I would have gone right here, but I'm sure Frank has had the same thought a couple of times riding behind me. Anyway, farmers are all prepping their fields right now, which means that there's a bunch of heavy tractors and stuff going around the place, leaving clay all over the roads, which on the Ducati Monster I've got here, and on Frank's motorcycle as well, these are very street-oriented bikes with very street-oriented tires, so driving over clay makes the whole motorcycle do that. Where are you going, Frank? Ah, not a mistake then. Interesting, I have not thought about this road in a long time. He's pointing at something. Oh, many geese. Holy shit. They're all flying up. Fortunately, we are turning away from them. Very cool though.
moment hoe dat dan moet voelen. Dat je, en het is zeg maar je neus en je bovenlip, dan is het aan elkaar. En dan moet je daarin water opsnobbelen.
Ik ben blij dat ik dit aan het vastleggen ben.
Volgens mij is het een beetje een gevalletje, als je niet beter weet is het...
Zag je het idee met het hooi?
Ja.
Een soort van...
Salto.
Ja.
Een trucje.
It is Friday, the 10th of March, and when I woke up this morning and I looked at the weather forecast for the day, I saw this. Then I actually got up, looked out the window, and I saw this. Now in Dutch we have a saying, Maart hoort zijn staart, which roughly translates to March stirs its tail. And this saying refers to the fact that in March the weather is supposedly more changeable than at any other time during the year. So in theory I did know that leaving Norway and going to the Netherlands, I could somehow be met with Norwegian weather while being in the Netherlands. However, for obvious reasons, I was hoping that flying 1,000 kilometers south, I would be met with slightly more southern weather. I'm not saying I was hoping for 20 degrees and sunshine, that would have been ridiculous, although that has also happened in March in the last few years. But you know, 10, 12 degrees, a bit of sunshine, a bit of cloud cover, that would have been good. Because then I could have made my wish come true and do some more motorcycling, because as of now, been here for over a week and I've only gone out once. But you know, with Dad's motorcycle currently looking like this, there really is rather little hope for me to be taking it out again while I am here. However, obviously that's not to say that I'm not keeping busy. I've had family visits, I've been out to dinner several times, I've been to the zoo, which I definitely did not expect when I flew down. Frank and I are climbing quite a lot. We've already been out twice. We're going again this evening, and we'll probably be going again on Monday, the day before I take off again. So it's as hectic a time as it ever is in the Netherlands. I was just hoping that this hecticity would have been met by slightly more fortunate atmospheric circumstances. It is Tuesday the 14th, and this has been it for my stint in the Netherlands of March 2023. The original plan was for me to go straight back to Trondheim, but Signet just so happens to be in Oslo, so instead of Trondheim, I'm flying to Oslo this evening. We'll be staying there for a week. There will be many dog walks, I imagine, because Saga is there, and we'll be staying with another friend who also has a dog. While I'm in Oslo, the company I work for has some customers in Oslo, so I'm going to go out filming with one of our customers, which will be quite fun as well. Then Saturday we have a birthday on the other side of the Oslo fjord from where we're staying, so we'll take the ferry across. And then on Sunday, finally, we are driving back up to Trondheim, to home, and I'll have been out and about for about 3 weeks, which is a little bit more than I was planning on staying out and about. But so far it's been a good month. I've seen a lot of people here in the Netherlands. I've not done nearly as much motorcycling as I've wanted to do here in the Netherlands, but it's been a good stay, and I'm also happy to be going home again. And my train leaves in half an hour if it isn't cancelled because of all of the Dutch public transport strikes that are happening at the moment. We'll see about that. It's a travel day. Not super stoked about it. Let's go.
unpack it with me? Unpack it with me?
So, what have you purchased?
Very essential kitchen equipment.
Okay. What is the story behind this purchase?
I got my tax returns today, and I had to go to town to buy something else. And I said to Tom that I will make sure that the red mist of tax return money would not go to my head. And now we have a waffle iron.
Very nice.
Yes.
Are you gonna make me waffles?
Yes.
Today?
Yes.
Nice. I'm very excited. Gonna assume that's roughly got me in frame. We'll see how that goes. Drive a little bit slowly, carefully, because that is not really attached to anything. I also have absolutely no idea what this looks like, what this sounds like, if I'm in focus. Various things that could be slightly weird.
Yup, such as that. Just saw a sign for a bike path to Oslo, which is kind of funny because I'm about 400 kilometers away from Oslo. Fuck that shit. There we go. Right, so this is roughly the end bit for the monthly review of March 2023. I am currently driving out of Oppdal. As I said, I'm on my way from Trondheim, where Signe and I live, first to Lillehammer, and I'll be staying there for a night in an Airbnb, which will be lovely. Then tomorrow, on Saturday, which I think is the 1st of April, it might be the 31st of March, I have no concept of dates. Tomorrow I am leaving the Airbnb in the morning, driving to Geilo, where I will pick up Signe, who is currently in Bergen for a conference, but she'll be taking a train out of Bergen to Geilo, and I'll be driving to Geilo, so we'll be meeting in Geilo, and then we'll drive onto the cabin for the last hour thereabouts, and then we'll have Easter break, which will be in the monthly review of April 2023, and I think it'll be absolutely delightful. I've been on my way for an hour and a half. I think Oppdal is about an hour and a half south of Trondheim. Feels like I've been driving for a lot longer though, and I think I might actually have, because it's quite busy. There's a lot of Easter related traffic on these roads at the moment, which is vaguely annoying because all of these people are trying to get places in a hurry and impeding each other's ability to get anywhere in a hurry, including my ability to get to the Airbnb in a hurry. I was originally planning on being at the Airbnb at 3, leave Trondheim at 11, and then drive for 4 hours and be there. First of all, the GPS said it was going to take about 5 hours, so that's a bummer, and I left at about 12. And I've had 2 pee breaks already because I've stuffed myself with coffee during the first half hour of the trip. Very dumb. Hopefully I'm good for now though, and I can actually drive for 2 consecutive hours without stopping again. Also, I've got Saga in the back, which is fun because obviously Saga is joining us to the cabin, and Saga could not join Signe to their conference in Bergen, so I've been taking care of Saga for the last little while, and now we are driving together. Right, I'm gonna stop rambling now because you are still my normal camera precariously perched on top of the dashboard, which is a hideously stupid idea, but I forgot to bring the SD card for our GoPro, so I have a GoPro with fully charged batteries and a mounting place for the car, but no way to actually record to the GoPro, so that's why you are currently my big camera sat on the dashboard. It's a ridiculous solution, and I do not recommend this to any boys and girls at home. So that's gonna do it for the monthly review of March 2023. I will see you for Easter in April 2023. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to push the multi-positive buttons down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!